when you go from the frog to the middle, we move the whole arm as one unit, and the motion starts from the shoulder. Well, hello, my name is Baik, and I'm one of the cello teachers here at the Hammer Strings Conservatory, located in Gilbert, Arizona. Today, I would like to talk about one simple way how to practice the basic arm motion for the bow. And one simple way to practice this and take things apart is to split the bow into half. You can even put a tape or some kind of sticker in the middle of the bow just to give you some kind of clear reference. But let's just imagine that I have a tape right here in the middle. And so we're going to take things apart by dividing the bow into two parts. So we're going to focus on this part first, the first half of the bow. And the concept is that when you go from the frog to the middle, we move the whole arm as one unit. And the motion starts from the shoulder. So I will demonstrate. So if I start from the frog and go to the middle, another good way to make sure that you feel the arm as one unity while you're doing this is to make sure the angle right here, created by the upper arm and the forearm, right here, remains consistent. So in other words, we don't want something like this, where the elbow is too low, and we don't want something like this, where the elbow is too high. Yeah, it should remain exactly the same. Yeah. So that's the first half of the bow. Now we get to the second part of the bow. Yeah, from the middle to the tip, and back from the tip to the middle. And from here, instead of moving from the shoulder, we open and close the hinge joint of our elbow. So I'll demonstrate again. So I start in the middle, and I go to the tip. And I go back by closing the elbow joint. And a good way to check that you have a proper angle is to make sure that you can see a big imaginary triangle here. Yeah? So if you don't open the elbow, then you won't really be able to see that triangle. See, it's gone. Yeah? And the other thing to remember is as you're opening the elbow, make sure the upper arm continues to slightly rise. Yeah? And I'll explain why this is important, because if you open the elbow and the upper arm doesn't continue to rise, this is what happens. Yeah. We lose the contact point. Yeah? In other words, also if we bring up the upper arm but the elbow doesn't open, this is what happens. Yeah, so in conclusion, to always maintain a straight 90-degree angle, we have to open the elbow while continuing to raise the upper arm ever so slightly. And I go back to the frog by moving from the shoulder again, and my arm as one unit. Yeah. So you can practice this half bow exercise on all open strings. And once you feel like you got used to it, you can apply the same thing with a simple scale. So for example, let's take a simple C major scale and apply these half bows again. You can apply this to any scale, yeah? And then once you get used to this, you can make up many variations by still using the half bow. So another example might be, yeah, and maybe another example might be, you just be creative, yeah, and make up your own patterns. I think that's pretty much it. I hope this was helpful for you, and happy practicing.